Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I posted a video. I'd like to say I was working on something interesting, but I wasn't. Well, at least not for my channel or anything. Life just got busy. I got caught up in a bunch of different things and I kept putting it off. I've actually been saying I'm going to film a video for quite a while, and I have one of my friends who keeps asking me, "So have you filmed the video?" So here I am. I was going to talk about something before that, but I just kind of changed my mind about it. I think I'll post it on my blog instead. Last video I concluded talking about confidence and how that's more important than trends and everything. But in trying to prepare a video for that, I just got overwhelmed with so much that I had to say on the topic that I thought I'd better just put it in a blog post. Unless someone wants to watch a video about it, we'll see down the line. So yeah, as you may have noticed, I have some unusual items in my backdrop today. You guessed it right, I'm going to be doing a video today on my hair care or hair routine. I get questions all the time about my hair care and hair tutorials and things like that. So I thought I'd do a hair care or routine video first, and then I'm going to be filming a hair tutorial video on Friday, which should go up on my channel next week. I think it makes more sense this way because I'm going to be talking about some things in this video that I think may be of use before you watch an actual tutorial. So yeah, since I'm talking about hair today, I thought I'll give my hair a little spotlight, I guess. I achieved this hair look with, I did Bantu knots last night. I didn't do that many, probably like 5 or 6, 2, 3, something like that. But then I went to the gym this morning, and then I read somewhere that when you put your like sweatband or whatever it's called on, you should put like something underneath it, like one of those, I really should know these words, shouldn't I? Yeah, one of those like snappy things, the headbands or whatever, head wraps, there you go. You should put a head wrap underneath it, so when you take off the like sweatband or whatever, leave the head wrap until your hair gets dry. I read that recently. I haven't tried it yet, but I definitely need to do that because a lot of times when I go to the gym, as soon as I take it off, because my front hair is wet, like it starts to frizz up, I guess. And so yeah, I probably would have done an updo or something, just because I was feeling a little bit lazy today, but because my front hair wasn't as like, it was a bit frizzy, so I thought I'd just pin it up a little bit, and somehow I ended up with like a Hillary Clinton looking hairdo, but it's okay. So I thought I'll start by talking a little bit about my natural hair journey. I started my natural hair journey in 2005. I went to a boarding school where you had to cut your hair like really short, and I mean like really, really short. Don't ask. So when I graduated in 2005, I decided not to do anything to it, not to put a perm like everyone else was, or a texturizer or whatever, and just to let it grow. If I'm completely honest with you, one of the main reasons why I decided to go natural was because when I graduated, I moved in with my sister, and my sister has a lot of hair. She has really long hair, and she puts a perm in it. So, but she keeps her hair, like she's very meticulous about her hair, and she keeps her hair really healthy. And I just did not want the comparisons because I didn't know how my hair was going to react with a perm in it and how it was going to grow. And I just didn't want to have to suffer that. I think I was just at a time where, you know, you're still young and you're trying to figure yourself out. Like, you don't want anything or any kind of self-esteem issues to creep up at that time. So I just wanted to spare myself. I think if you have a sister, you probably understand this. But I guess it turned out okay. Funny thing is, I used to think I'm gonna let it grow for a while, maybe for like a year or two. And then when it's like, you know, really full, I'll get a perm and it'd be long and full and whatever. But yeah, that didn't happen either. When I went natural, I don't want to act like I'm one of the people who pioneered the natural hair movement, but there weren't that many people who were natural around me anyways. So I was one of the first among the group of people I knew. So a lot of people used to ask me weird questions about like what's going on with my hair, if I'm locking it, and things like that. And my mom used to ask me all the time when I was getting a perm. I used to be like, Mom, just let it be, it's my hair. And every time, like without fail, she'll try to sneak it into like sentences sometimes and be like, so about your hair? I'm like, dude, well, guess who's natural today? So yeah, it was quite a process. I tell, like, one of my friends went natural recently, and I used to tell her like, I feel like my natural hair journey didn't really start until maybe like 2-3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago or something like that. Because when I went natural in 2005, like, I really wasn't paying attention to my hair. I probably wasn't the most patient person with my hair. I still am not that patient, but I think I've gotten better. My hair used to be very dry, it used to break a lot, it used to be pretty messed up, I think. But the thing is, people didn't know, so it's not like I can be like, oh, let me pull up pictures, my hair's gonna look like a disaster. People couldn't tell. Like, people used to love my hair. One of my friends to this day still asks me like, when are you doing a twist out? Because I used to do those all the time. And I think when I started my real hair, natural hair journey, my main focus was on growing healthy hair. Because you can have long hair and do all the twist outs, but if it's not natural, I just feel like it's not sustainable, or it's not, I don't know, it just doesn't. I prefer to know that my hair is healthy, you know. And I'll be talking about that a little bit down the line in the video. Hair care journey, what else? So yeah, like, I think I say it started like 3 years ago, because that's when I started paying attention to it and started doing all these natural hair, what you call it, I don't know, rituals at this point, and things like that. And that's when I started paying attention a little bit more. And yeah. So what does my weekly hair routine look like? Basically on Mondays I do vinyasa yoga, then I go for a swim. So after I swim, I'll wash my hair a couple times with shampoo, then I'll put a conditioner in it, and I'll go sit in the steam room with, actually I don't put a shower cap on because I'm in public. So I just sit in the steam room with the conditioner in my hair for a couple minutes. I've never really timed it. I almost want to say 10 minutes, but I'm not sure. I just sit in there till it's too hot for me to handle. And then I come out and wash and rinse the conditioner out. And then after I do that, I'll typically put oils in it and some conditioner, some leave-in conditioner, and then I'll do some big twists and carry on with my day. The way my hair's set up, that I feel like what's more manageable for me when I wash my hair to do something to it immediately. Because if I let it just air dry like some people do, once it's time to style it, it's gonna be so coarse or so hard to manage. So I just prefer to do it right there when it's wet. Or if I have to run out, I just, I may put it up in a bun, and then when I get home later on in the evening, I'll probably wet it and then style it, into a big twist or something. So that's for washing. On the regular in the evenings, first of all, when I get home, I normally take out everything, like pins, or if I have a tight bun on, I take it out. And I just I wear a loose bun at home just because I don't like the pulling, and it's just uncomfortable. So it's one of the first things I do when I get home. Then when it's time to go to bed, my night routine usually is, if my hair feels dry, I might put like some moisturizer or something in it. And I might put some oils in my hair too. I actually prefer to do that at night, so I'm not all shiny during the day. And then I'll probably wear it in twist, or put my hair in bantu knots, just depending on what I feel like doing or how I'm feeling that week. Typically, I don't like to do too much with my hair during the week. I just don't want, you know, all the tugging and pulling. I just like my hair to rest, kind of. So even if I do bantu knots, I'll do them really loose. That way, if I, you know, have to go out over the weekend, then I can afford to do like really tight bantu knots, or if I want to use flexi rods, you know, I could bear the pulling and tugging for the weekend. But during the week, I just like to take it easy. Sometimes I may, you know, do like smaller twists and just wear that. And to sleep, I'll usually sleep with a silk bonnet. Now it usually comes off, but I read this trick somewhere that I've tried, and so far it kind of works, where they say put the bonnet like over your ears, that way it doesn't slip off. So funny enough, when I do that, because normally if I just sleep with it, sometimes I'll wake up and it's like kind of slipping off my hair, and I've been really trying to protect my front hair. But when I do that, I find that if it comes off, at least it'll be like it will be covering my front hair at least. I've looked into, I see the silk, what's it called, the silk pillowcases. I haven't tried those yet. I'll probably try it, but I still feel like I want something over my hair, because even with the pillowcase, I feel like there's still some friction, because if you're turning your head this way and that way, even if it's silk, I feel like there's still some friction that I'm sure it's probably not that good. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I'll probably try it if it works. I don't know, if someone has used it and they like it, feel free to comment. So that's it for my night routine. In the morning, I obviously just wake up. Well, I go to the gym in the morning, so what I'll do is when I take out, if I have bantu knots, I'm obviously not going to gym with those, so I'll like take out the twist, and I won't like part the twist. No, what am I saying? I won't like clearly I need to learn the lingo. I won't like I'll take out the twist, but I won't like take it out too much. I'll just take it out once, and then I'll put it in a bun. So when it's time to style it, I still have some curl, which is what I did with this. I just took out the twist and didn't like part the hair anymore. And then I'll go to the gym, and after I work out, then I'll style it. I don't know if people do this, but when I do my hair at night, like if it's bantu knots or whatever, I never really have like a particular style I want in mind. I feel like when it's time to style it, I kind of just take it out, and however my hair falls, or depending on my outfit, it's just kind of how like I just style it and stuff. So for trimming, I haven't gotten my hair professionally trimmed in quite a while. I'd say a few years. But I actually trim it myself, which is probably not a great thing for someone like me who can be very impatient with my hair. But when I'm trimming it, I usually do it when my hair is twisted in like big twists, and then I'll just trim the ends. I think that's called dusting. So I guess I dusted my hair. So I do that. I've gotten my hair cut a couple of times throughout my natural hair journey, just because I get bored with my hair quite easily. So sometimes I'll do a cut just to kind of get different variations in hairstyles. Speaking of hairstyles, also when I usually do my updos with scrunchies, because just sometimes pins are just a bit uncomfortable. So, but I use the thick scrunchies. I know I've watched a couple videos where they tell you, or not videos, but maybe I guess videos. No, that's not where I first saw it. I first saw it on, I think like articles or whatever, where they tell you just use the scrunchies that don't have the metal. But I find that even the small ones that don't have the metal still break my hair, so I prefer to use like the bigger scrunchies. Probably should have brought one up, but yeah, like the thicker ones. I think that's it for my weekly routine. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say. I also wanted to talk about hair grades. Someone's probably going to ask me this, so let me just put it out there. I'm not sure what my hair grade is. I used to think I was like I'm not even going to try to guess so it doesn't become a conversation. I just find that I don't think it's an accurate measure of your hair type, because even watching videos of people who had similar, if not similar, hair types or hair grades as mine, I just find that the hairstyle never came out the same, or whatever products or whatever I didn't get the same effect that they got. So I just don't believe in hair grades. I feel like everyone's hair is kind of unique, and you just have to know what your hair can do. But I just don't grade. I don't believe in the whole grade thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just, yeah, I don't do hair grades. So okay, that's about it for my weekly routine. Let me see, is there anything else? And feel free to leave a comment below. I was trying to gather a couple questions before doing this video, but I thought about it last minute. So I just figured I'll put the video out there. If anyone has questions, or if I get a ton of questions, then maybe I'll do another video to address those particular questions. So let's move on to the next part. I'm going to be talking about products.